everyone. So it's Sunday, August 5th. We haven't been recording the last few weeks because it's just been crazy busy, super hectic. But last Friday was my last day of summer school. So for the rest of the summer, it's just work and house stuff. We haven't gotten as far as we had hoped. At this point, we had hoped to have most of the renovations done by September, but that is not going to happen. But our new goal is December, and I think we can get a lot more done in that time frame. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm just in my office right now. As you can see, it's kind of chaotic. I have a bunch of stuff in here, but I'm hoping to get the office painted here in the next couple days. For real this time. I've been saying that for so long, but I need a space to work. So I need to get this painted and build my desks and then get it all put together so that I can start using it.
It is August 7th. We got the beams done, posts and beams done. That's pretty awesome. Today's mission was to see how hard the fireplace was going to be to take out, because we have to do the fireplace before we can do the walls, the flooring, and the ceiling. So I started with my crowbar, taking it out, and you can see how it started coming off in pretty big chunks. It was awesome. I did not expect it to be that easy, but it was basically cracking down vertically, and so I was able to get the crowbar in between some big chunks and just pry them out. So I'm hoping that tonight I can get the rest of the brick cracked out and hopefully load it into the back of my truck so I can take it to the dump tomorrow, because tomorrow it's supposed to be like 90, and then the next 2 days after that are supposed to be over 100. I'm not about to go to the dump when it's 100 degrees. That's my mission for tonight. I'm also not totally sure how this hood connects on there, or what, if it's resting on that wall or not. So my other big hope for tonight is that that doesn't impale me. So we'll see. I'll get it on video if it does. So it kind of seems like this thing is sitting on this little wall right here. You can see I've got it almost broken out, but I'm like kind of scared because these babies look pretty sharp, pretty heavy. I don't know, we'll see. Making good time on the actual teardown part, but loading it down into the truck's gonna take a while. So we'll see.
So my mom and my two cousins came today to help paint the office, and I'm very, very excited about it. And they're doing an excellent job so far. I hope they're having fun, but if not, they're gonna have to be rewarded some way or another. We're just painting all the walls white, and then we can put the office together. As you can see, we finished painting, but the floor is absolutely covered in paint. We were not careful about it whatsoever because, well, we just wanted to get it done. I am going to go through and scrub all of the paint off the floors. You can see it's literally everywhere. Sorry, Bannon's being silly. She's over there playing with herself. She throws, basically she throws hairbands to herself and then goes and tries to find them like she's doing right now. It's pretty entertaining. Anyways, so I'm going through and cleaning up all of the paint splatters all over the floor, then I will start building the desks. From Bannon and I. Bannon is just hating me right now because I'm not paying attention to her. But it is August 13th and it has been 3 months since Lane and I first bought the house, which is super exciting. We don't have as much done as we thought we would at this point. All right, everyone, so this is our disaster of a kitchen right now. This is what it's looking like. Today I'm going to wipe out all of the cabinets, scrub them really hard, and then gonna prime them. So I'm gonna paint everything white. So the inside of the cabinets are going to be white. We're gonna paint the outside and the doors black. The refrigerator is gonna go right here where this gap is right here. We're gonna be subway tiling up to the ceiling, and then these uppers up here need to be knocked out still. This little upper cabinet needs to be knocked out, and that microwave is not going to go there anymore. It's we're gonna do a range hood over the stove instead. Over here, I'm just gonna show you guys kind of what we need to get done on the walls. So there is this yellow thin layer of drywall, and then there's a layer of wallpaper, and then there's a layer of this linoleum, and then there's the actual drywall that matches up with the rest of the house. So there's so many layers of wall covering right now. It is Thursday. I think it's August 24th or 3rd. I can't remember, honestly, but my little sister has been gone all freaking summer, and I'm really not happy at her for it, but she comes home today. So I'm not gonna be working on anything in the kitchen, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update of what it looks like right now before I go work on that. or go hang out with her, or whatever I'm trying to say. So I started organizing it a little bit. I painted all the insides white, and then I just laid down that like kind of sticky material on all of these shelves, which makes it look really nice, I think. All this outside, like the whitewash kind of look right here, that's just primer for the black. So that's all gonna be black on the outside. All of this will be black, and then obviously the cabinets will be also. I will keep updating, keep videotaping, but for now, this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Okay, so I know you guys wanted a 3-month update right now, and not after we did some cleaning and stuff, so you're gonna get it, but this is what the living room looks like right now. There's still no ceiling. We have now ripped all of the wood paneling off the walls. So all we have is drywall. So now we're going to have someone come in, tape the drywall, and then texture the walls. That's honestly such an art. Like, it takes serious skill, and it's not exactly a DIY job if you don't know what you're doing. It will look bad. You will be able to see the drywall tape marks. So we're gonna be hiring someone to do that. Lane and my dad are gonna hang the drywall on the ceiling, but they're not gonna mess with the taping. So that we're all gonna have to hire out. We still don't have floors in here, so we also still need to get flooring, but we wanna get the walls up and the texture on and everything before we mess with the floors. Here, we're gonna have to do a little repair work because they need to get into the ceiling to get this beam up. But as you guys can see, there's no fireplace, which is really exciting. You know, there's our beams, obviously. So this is really nice. Like, my vision, I feel like, is starting to come together now. You can start to see the open concept sort of floor plan. How this is going to look is I'm gonna have a console table under the window right there, and then a chair in this corner over here. Over here, we're gonna do like one of those garment racks, like an industrial garment rack. And then I'm gonna do like a big square ottoman in the middle of there with like a cowhide rug. Hopefully Lane hates them, but I love them, so we'll see. But that's kind of the vision for this little entryway. Because this room is so long and kind of narrow, I feel like it's best to kind of break up this area and then the living room area. And so how we're gonna break this up is we're eventually gonna have a couch right here, and then a couch against that wall. And then we'll have the TV on this wall and the pellet stove on this wall. Then over kind of where the fireplace used to be, we'll have 2 armchairs kind of facing this direction into the living room. So it'll be a nice little square area, but it'll still be open to the dining room. So then the dining room, eventually we're gonna have a 12-foot table that runs along this area. We have 8 of these black chairs, the metal chairs, and then we have some of these leather chairs that were actually at my granny's house, and when she passed away, I got them, and I love them so much, and they mean a lot to me. And so those chairs are gonna go on the head of the table on each end. So we'll have a 10-person dining table. This, as you can see, I've kind of been doing some sweeping and all this stuff. I know the linoleum's half torn up. It's crazy in here, I know. But this closet is going to be the new entry into that laundry room bathroom. And so right now you enter from the kitchen, which we think is kind of awkward. So we're gonna blow out that entire closet, and then the wall is gonna be where it's at right now. So we're actually gonna gain, you know, about 1.5 feet of space in that room also. And for the entryway here, we're gonna do some sort of barn door, which is gonna be really cool, I think. Lane really wants a barn door, and I think that'll be really nice. Speaking of barnwood, rustic kind of look, we are going to wrap these beams in barnwood, which I'm really excited about. So these posts will also be barnwood. So here's the kitchen right now, and this is where the fridge is going to go, and we'll be painting all the bottom cabinets black. These upper cabinets are going to be coming out, as I've said. white subway tile to the ceiling, and then we're gonna do concrete countertops over the red laminate. You can actually buy concrete feather finish kits. So you put like 3 thin layers of concrete over laminate counters basically, and then you have concrete counters, which is gonna be really cool. We're gonna end up getting a different microwave. I'm not sure where the microwave is gonna go because I don't like it hanging above the stove like that. I want a range hood there, but we also don't really have anywhere else for it to go. And eventually we wanna put an island in the middle of here, so I'm assuming eventually the microwave will build into the island, but for right now, I'm not sure. So if anyone has any suggestions of good places to hide microwaves, we're all ears. And this, as you can see, used to be that L shape, so that's all been torn out. And over here, the fridge, as I said, is gonna move over to this wall. So the fridge bump out is gonna be all torn out. That wall is gonna be completely drywalled off. So there won't be a door there anymore. And I don't know that I've updated much on this room because we've literally done nothing in it. This is that half bath going to be the laundry room eventually. And this whole bump out is gonna be blown out, right? So this is all gonna be open. So it's gonna be a pretty big room once this bump out is gone. We're gonna keep the toilet, not this specific one because it doesn't work, but we're gonna get a new toilet and we'll have a toilet and then probably a utility sink so that guests have a guest bath on the main floor, but also we'll have countertops and cabinets for the washer and dryer, and then the washer and dryer are gonna go on this side. And so we're gonna have a really cool kind of mud room, laundry room in here. And as I said, this is gonna be bumped out another 2 feet from where we are right now. So overall, this room's gonna end up being really big. We did start ripping off the wallpaper and notice a lot of mold. We know that that leak has been fixed, but still bothersome. So we haven't been in here much because it's gross, having mold and potentially dangerous. We think it's all dry, but we've just been keeping the door closed and staying out of this room until we're ready to tackle it. We'll be ripping all of the wood paneling off and having people texture the walls in here too though, just so that it's all gone and we don't have to worry about mold anymore.